Everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. We're starting the day off a little early today. We got some festivities that I want to get to. So we're going to kick it off here about 10 minutes early today. Happy Halloween. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get alerts for when we go live, hit the bell button. And if you're not yet a member of our options trading group, hit the link below. I post all my trades in there. If you're here right now, say what up. I see Joe, Linda, Dorian, Jeff, Chetan, what's going on? Got my minion on. Cobra Commander. How's everyone doing today? So yeah, I started a little early because I want to give enough time here. I'm dressed as a minion, Joe. And this thing is hot. Good thing I got my water here because it's blazing in this suit here. Didn't realize it was gonna be so hot. It's like 60 today in the Chicago area here. I mean, it's going. That's warm. Crypto Vin, how you doing? How'd everyone's trades go? Today was pretty crazy. I mean, at one point Dow was up like 300. NASDAQ was up over 200, and I believe the S&Ps was up like what 40 to 50. It had a 40, S&Ps had a 23-point drop here at close. That's pretty crazy. Am I wearing? I got the whole suit on here. I got the whole suit. It's a one piece here, guys. No, I just showed you guys. I got the whole thing. I am not naked. Chet should have sold my GE put, but instead I waited, so now it's pretty much stayed green or stayed even. Yeah, GE was is a rough one. I'm gonna go. I actually have a position on GE as well, which I'll go over. If you're here right now, say what up. We're starting a little early. I have a Ted onesie for costume. Nice. Yeah, so today it's saying I'm up like 188 on the day. I don't necessarily know if that's true. Put the goggles on. This is as far as I'm going, crypto. As far as I go, it's saying I'm up 188, which I don't think is necessarily true. Kind of the stocks that were having an issue for me today was IBM. IBM was pretty much my only troublemaker. I think I'm down more than $22 on the day, which I'll go over here. I mean, I have a few trades here, which I'll go over. GE says I'm down 10 on the day, down 25, which not too concerned about. And then Alibaba, I'm up 189 on the day. I will show you that as well. And then Microsoft, I'm down 7. AMD, I'm up 10. I don't know. I have some calls on that bad boy, but I don't think so. The AMD was part of a strangle that I had, so I don't actually know if that's going to be coming together. So I'll go through that. And then Amazon is saying I'm up 29, which is kind of interesting. This is one of those stocks that is kind of one of these trades that I was averaging down. Originally paid 80 cents, then I paid 55 cents, and now it's saying it's worth 82. So I don't actually know. I don't know if that's true. So I'm going to check that out here. Yeah, so I don't know if everyone's crypto slice. How's everyone? Did anybody make money today? Did you lose money? If you made money today, say you got paid. Comment got paid. I watched Mad Money last night, and they gave a chip about KEM. I bought a couple of shares of that, and it's gone up $1 already today alone. Yeah, Tobin. No matter who you listen to Jim, you listen to me, you listen to other people that trade. I mean, just always do your own research. Christopher got paid. Cobra Commander got paid. Crypto Vin got paid. That's what's up. I think some other people got paid too. Jeff, I know you got paid today. Yellow Fire got paid. Ray Lee got paid. I like it. Man, that's nice. Easy for the sake of me not Going crazy, no baseball talk. Okay, we're skipping that. We don't have a lot of time today. I'm gonna try to cut the stream around like 45 minutes. Greg got paid. I get my paycheck tomorrow from work at least. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, the pot stocks are going crazy. So I'm gonna go over my trades here. See what's going on. You know, we'll switch over to man, Tastyworks. The thing about the market volatility, it kind of like at the end of the day, because the market's been pretty crazy the last few weeks, like my brain like gets kind of like mush because it's been kind of crazy. Okay, Alibaba, as you can see, there's a lot of trades here. Let's go to Alibaba. I made 184 realized gains. That's the only thing that I cashed out today. Everything else I really just averaged in. Julia, thank you. So let's go over the Baba trade, because that one I close out, and then we'll talk about the other ones, because the other ones are I think are a little bit more complex, because I averaged in, and I was playing some defense here. IBM is just tearing me a new one, and that's kind of expected based on the price action. But let's talk about Baba. So to just give you some background story, let's go to yesterday, and let's go to Baba here. Okay, yesterday, let's get Baba on the charts here. All right, yesterday, let's bring up just today and yesterday. Okay, so Baba, yesterday I noticed there was some consolidation. I mean, it bounced off 130, and then it was kind of consolidating all day, just kind of going into a range between 131 and 134, just kind of bouncing around until the close. We skyrocketed, but everything skyrocketed at the close yesterday. So I bought 2 calls, and this is a pre-earnings play. This is a pre-earnings play. So I bought the 150 call for 45 cents. I bought 2 of them for 45 cents. I closed one out this morning. So I closed one out this morning for $1.51, and then I closed another one out later this afternoon for $1.23. I probably should just close both of them out then, but like I've been regretting selling my entire position lately. So I kind of tried selling half my position and then selling the other half later, or I was gonna maybe hold tomorrow, but it was looking kind of risky throughout the day, because today, if you look at like Alibaba, the reason why I went up so big, I mean, we went from 45 cents and I closed it for $1.51, which is pretty. I mean, that's a 200%, 300% return there. You know, it was looking like this morning, like it wanted to kind of take off, but then it just broke down and was really just trading in a range again. So if you guys don't know that when things consolidate, when things just trade in a range, those premiums really get crushed. So like I sold the second one for $1.23. This premium, this $150 call on Alibaba was going for as low as let's go to the 150 call was going as low as like 70 cents, which was still double than what I paid, so I was happy. That's why I held on to it, but I probably should have cut it open and then just had this new position. So I also bought the 155 call. So you know, luckily Alibaba returned pretty much. I lost what, like $30 there, $28. So not a huge deal, but it definitely, in this case, like waiting for it to return like this really wasn't worth the risk. Like, what if it just stayed the same, or what if it went down? I would have lost those gains. So in regards to that, I'll just stick to my normal methods of just selling everything off, and if I want to put a new position on, I'll put a new position on. And then I also bought today. I bought the let's see here. We bought the 155 calls for, let's just go to today. So today I bought the 155 calls because we gapped up for 34 cents, 37 cents, and 24 cents. So I kind of averaged in. I like how Thinkorswim kind of shows me my average here. If I go to Baba and we go to the 155s, you know, and like I said, oh, let's move this. Like I said, it was. Samuel, what up? If you're here right now, say what up. like I said, like the premiums were all over the place for Baba. So when I bought this position, I bought these, you know, at 35 cents, 37 cents, and then when it wasn't doing anything, when Alibaba wasn't doing anything, I averaged down a little bit for 24 cents, which was kind of risky, but I thought that it was looking pretty good in terms of the way it was bouncing. It kept bouncing off 140. I mean, it did break down briefly, went down, but it kept bouncing off 140. So I thought the chances were pretty good. And it's a low risk trade before earnings because IV's not going to get crushed before earnings. The only way this position is going to get crushed is if we go down to like 130, 135. So it's a small trade. Made some good money. Of course, Alibaba has been paying out again. So that's what I did there. So my average now is 30 cents, and these right now are going between 39 cents and 45 cents. So, you know, if we go up a couple more dollars by Friday, which I think for Baba, I think that we will, you know, we should be okay. You know, the one thing that you have to be today was kind of tricky because they really crushed premiums. Not a scary day today for the market. Yeah, I mean, Samuel, it really depends. Rich Crampton, just because it went up, when it goes up, it could be equally scary if you're short or if your premiums get crushed. Like I was like seeing stuff across the board, like crazy price action. Rich, if I have a wide enough spread, I hold on the last quarter of the time, the last hour, as long as it's between those guys, I get max profit. What's the question? If I have a wide enough. Yeah, I mean, if Rich, if you're out of the money and expires out of the money, you keep max profit. Baron, thanks. Excellent strategy, Nick. If you go down on a trade by 80%, then end up with 100% winner by chance. Take it every single time. Daniel, what up? Glad you're back. Sakira Kid, how you doing? I know I started early. Glenn, it's going up. Glenn's up 100. Got paid. If you got paid, comment got paid today. Yeah, so that's what I did for Alibaba. Looking to take this position off tomorrow. My targets on Alibaba is like 145, 150 range right now before Friday, and I'm not gonna be holding after earnings. Or if I make a lot of money on these, maybe I'll just hold one until earnings. But it really depends on how much. I mean, if these go up to like $1, I mean, I'm definitely not holding. Ahmed, how you doing? So that was the Alibaba trade. My only realized gain today, up 184, which is kind of nice. And then we have some unrealized profits. The one thing, I guess we'll go into IBM. We'll kind of go in order here today. Actually, we'll do Microsoft, then we'll do IBM. Microsoft, I put on a strangle. I bought the 105 put and the 109 call, mainly because premiums were pretty crushed in there. So if you were holding, you probably noticed, like even though that you were getting closer to your strike, you probably noticed that premiums were going down. Like for my Amazon calls, Amazon was up like $70 at one point, $80 at one point, but my premiums were getting crushed. You could probably tell that across the board. Let me know if you had a similar experience with some of your other things, other holdings. Samuel paid them today. Hey William, how you doing? Thoughts on Apple and Starbucks pre-earnings? I'll get to that. Had Facebook earnings at Iron Condor. Yeah, take the cash. I wish I had Iron Condor, but I was actually really too scared because I was scared to put an Iron Condor on because of that those stocks have been moving beyond the expected move. So Microsoft, let's go to Microsoft here. Microsoft, I bought the 109 call, the 105 put, because I was looking forward to return to 105 or break through the 109 area. I mean, the high of the week's 109.27. So I was looking forward to go to like 110. But however, the one thing that I would be concerned about for Microsoft, I mean, if you look at this, is pretty descending pattern. It really needs a break above 110 for it to break this descending pattern here. So, you know, I don't know if this will work out. I paid, you know, $1.18, which isn't a lot, but you can see because Microsoft went down a little bit, I'm still down. I'm down about $8 on that trade, you know. So we'll see where that comes in. Either way, I'm gonna try to take this off tomorrow. I'm not looking to hold anything into Friday. Friday I'm gonna be out of the office here, away from my trade desk, so I'm not going to be looking to like load up too huge on a Friday. IBM. IBM is one of those stocks that you really got premium crushed today. So I put a position on yesterday, and I actually think that I'm down more than $22 on the day. It's just kind of weird. Let's see what IBM is doing for my holdings here. Yeah, IBM for these like 123 calls is saying, the ask is 61, the bid is 23. So I don't, we're probably somewhere around 30 cents on that. So I don't think we're making money on that. So I have my current holdings. So I played some defensive. If this doesn't work today, I bought two more 123 calls for 23 cents today for next week, mainly because like premium just got like crushed, like just demolished. And the reason why they got demolished is because look at this. Look at what it did all day today. It just was like, it was terrible. I mean, yes, it had initial down move, but it had hours from 10:15 to, into 30 minutes. So that's 2:30, 3:30 Eastern, for, let's see, 4 hours. It moved 30 cents, so the premiums just got destroyed. That's why I averaged down. If that doesn't work, I don't know, man. Like I have the 112 puts. My position right now on that is I have the 112 puts. I have the 120 calls for this week, and then I have the 123 calls for next week. So far, I got some money back on the 123 calls. But yeah, on here it's saying I'm down 71, and on Thinkorswim it's saying I'm down 22.50. I think I'm down closer to like 71 on that position. So it's just crazy. So that's why I average in. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna say forget it. I'm gonna move on. I mean, this stock. I mean, I got paid on it a couple days ago. I made $100 on it, but ever since then it's been not been going great. I don't normally trade IBM, but had a good opportunity on the chart. So we made $100, and hopefully we can get out of this live. I mean, hopefully by Friday we can hit 119 to 120, and then I can actually make some averaging down on these 123 calls. We'll make some money. And then I had the one thing I didn't. That was it for the trades for the day. The one thing that I did want to point out was my Amazon position. So we've been kind of watching that the last few days, and I put that position down. Let's go to. So I actually put on the initial position a couple days ago, and I bought it at like 1640, and it dropped another 100 points, and then my position didn't change. And then yesterday I averaged down because we had some choppiness to it, and then we went up today, but then I was down like 50% on the position. But now something weird happened at close today. These calls, so I noticed that at close today, the call prices dramatically increased. So right now, I have two calls at the 2,000 strike for expiration in 2 weeks, so 16 days. My average right now is 67.5 cents. All day, these have been sitting at like 40 cents. Right now, it's saying the mark is 82 cents, and on Amazon, even on Tastyworks, it's saying I'm up. Like these calls just exploded right at close, which is kind of weird. Let's go to the. You got to really scroll down here, which is giving me. So it's saying it's 82 right now. The bid is 74, and the ask is 90. So somebody really wanted some calls in here because you can see the bids on these are a lot less. But for the 2,000 call, that's why I was telling you, when you're trading stocks like Amazon that have not liquid options, always trade the strike that has liquidity, and 2,000 has liquidity, so that, as you can see, the bid and the ask is a lot tighter. So it was very interesting. So I don't know where Amazon's going to go, but it looks kind of interesting. So if we can get out of that alive, would be good. So a lot of the stuff that I have on right now is just defensive. GE. Another one that I just let sit today, saying I'm down $20. We made big dollars on it yesterday. We made 200% on it yesterday, and then it dipped down, and then we recovered. But we got a lot of time on it. We got 16 days on that as well. So I bought the monthly. So we have time on this guy right here. So I definitely think GE is going lower. I didn't try to average down. I didn't try to get too aggressive with it. We'll see how it goes. We made a lot of money on it yesterday, so we'll see if we can make some more money on this next down move. I mean, it sliced through right under 10 like nothing. Then it bounced at 980 range. So, you know, GE is going to be a tough one. What else we got going on in the chat here? I'm a loyal Samsung customer. Yeah, Hamed, yeah, IBM was so flat. Bank of America and Snap are killing me right now. Should have bought calls. Yeah, Snap I actually had calls on. I still do, but these were old, like from earnings. I had calls I sold yesterday for break even. Wish I kept them, but you know, if you're like, Snap was a full loser to me, and it came back to break even. That's why I take the money. I try to get the cash back into the account. I don't try to get too greedy with it. Bank of America, yeah, Bank of America. Yesterday I cut for break even too. AMD and Square. Sammy, let's go to AMD. Yeah, AMD. Surprisingly, these calls. So this was part of a strangle I put on over a week ago. I've just been bag holding these 20 calls. I averaged in a little bit, and they're actually worth something today. You know, I got back a couple dollars. Nothing huge here. I sold the puts last week, and I've just been holding on to the calls, and it's just hasn't been doing anything. I don't know. I mean, if this goes to 20 by Friday, I mean that would be insane. That would be nuts. Which, I mean, I guess it could happen. I actually didn't think it was going to get up from 16 to 18, and it did. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, the premiums on AMD. I mean, the IV rank is down, so that's good. However, the weeklies we're at 110 on the weeklies here for this week IV, but not terrible. I mean, these are still kind of expensive. You need like $1 move or more to play this safely. Which today I moved $1, so you probably made some money. Let's see how much the AMD calls are up today. AMD calls, yeah, I mean, people were making 200%, 300%, 185%. So not like 1,000%, but pretty good return. Square as well. Yeah, my stock position, Square really helped me out. Facebook really helped me out today. You know, if you're like long-term holding stock, I'm probably gonna do a video on this, like holding stock during like down moves. You know, as you can see here. Today we got back some money, but look, if you look over the last week, and again, hold on a second. Never wants to load the weekly chart when I'm on the stream. Come on, load the chart. Okay, load the weekly chart now. So on the down moves here. As you can see, we had some down moves. We had some major rips here. So, like, if you're long-term holding stock, you know, like, if you're on the 5-year plan or more, like, I just did nothing with this. And as you can see, we're in the last week, we're up some money just basically today because Facebook is up, Square is up. However, like, over the last month, not so good. But we're getting a bounce here over the last 3 months. You know, but in terms of, like, the social media stocks over the last year, it's been definitely tough holding. Like, we were up this account. By doing it was up 46% in July, and then really just kind of going downhill. Now we're only up 15% on the year. So we're up 46% on the year. Now we're only up 15%, which, I mean, I guess is still good for not doing anything. I mean, I'm not doing anything to make money here. But the thing was, the last drop in February, if you look back in February and March, actually the February one, like this looked like a lot. Like when it went from here down to here looked like a lot, and that really wasn't a lot. And then we had the other drop in March went down, but just look at that rip after that huge drop. So, you know, we'll see what happens here. So, you know, Square was definitely a contributor there. Rich, if the spread are only above a put, buy sell in 1.5 increments, can't lose. If the spread are only above a put, buy. I don't know. NBev looking good. Ray Lee. I haven't traded NBev. I haven't traded. I don't think I've ever traded them. Oh wow. I think we talked about it a while back when it went down, when it went up to like 9. It was just really choppy, but yeah, it looks like maybe some sort of bounce here. I don't know. I don't really trade. I don't really trade charts like this, to be honest with you. Rich, I could never find a good call spread. Oh, you guys have a lot of messages. I'll go back. I can never find a call spread that has the range I need to win. You just gotta, you know, there's a time for selling premium. There's a time not to sell premium. You know, 2017 I sold a lot of premium. Right now I'm not selling a lot. I know premium is fat, but I haven't been as successful selling premium in these market conditions. I've been more successful buying premium, which is kind of weird because like for the options seller, their goal is to sell you premium when it's fat. And I was selling premium when it was low. I was just using theta. And now that it's fat, I'm buying premium. I don't know. To each his own, I guess. Amazon, I got an average on the 2000 call. Yeah, I don't know what was up that. Easy. Let's see here. Happy day with UAA. Did they continue the up move there? Oopsies. Oh, because they went down. Yeah, I was telling you guys, be careful of this 24 area. It looks like it hit 24 today and got rejected. This 24 area, we talked about it yesterday. You just got to be careful about that. You know, now if it comes down to the lower 20s, like 20, 20, 20, 21, you know, we're going to be... Anyone want a Sears update? Nobody wants a Sears update. No one's trading... No one... You shouldn't be trading pink sheet stocks here. At least I hope not. Hamed, I wanted to buy a JD Strangle. Yeah, I agree. I wanted to look at JD. The one thing, I mean, it had a nice up move today. However, I was pretty deep in Alibaba, and I didn't really want to time myself. And I feel like JD is going to move on Alibaba earnings, and also premium is a bit rich here right now. So, but I do like what it's doing here. I mean, this could easily go up, but I haven't really traded that JD that much, and I've been really successful trading BABA over the last few months, so I just stuck with it. Easy made money back in Bank of America. Good. Green is good. Easy. Ahmed, I had AMD 1716, but made only 15 bucks with 5% up. Yeah, that's the thing is you gotta make sure you're getting good pricing. Like finding deals right now when premium is rich is hard. Jose, how you doing? Let's see here. What do you guys think about DDD? Is it a put? Let's see here. I don't know. You need some more data here. I mean, it could bounce back here in the 12s. I mean, it bounced here, back here around 12, bounced around here around 12. So I would be careful. I'd be careful of this range. No, they had earnings. I don't really know what their earnings said or anything like that. But if I was just trading the chart, I would be careful of the range. Derek, Sears is no longer listed. It's a pink sheet stock, man. Don't trade it. Daniel, do you trade early morning when the market opens and when the market is about to close? I trade kind of all day long. Like today I was averaging in all day long. Like this morning, let's say I mostly take profits in the morning, and then I average in or I make new trades pretty much all day long, and then at close I made a decision. Like today I closed out the Alibaba at close. It really depends on how much the stock moves or doesn't move, and if I want to take profits or not take profits, or if I want to readjust. So I pretty much just realign all day long. Tobin, I got to ask you this question. You say you're going to be out of the office on Friday. Is there any profits that would get you in the office, even if it's a virtual office? Is there any profits that would get you into the office, even if that's a virtual office? I don't understand, Tobin. I don't understand the question. The only time I put a call without spread is early morning. the thing about it, I don't think there's a good time. Like, yeah, obviously, like 30 minutes at open, 30 minutes at close has the most volume. However, volatility can kick in at any time during the day, or can deflate. Like, you could see like an IBM volatility was very, very hot in the morning, and then it just died. Like, it just died. Or you could see like volatility on Alibaba. Let's go to GE. Like, GE was flat midday, and then it picked up, and then was flat again. These are all different kinds of charts here. Like, volatility can kick in at any moment in time. Like, it could be news related. It could be not news related. It could just happen. Some buyers might just step in at lunchtime. You just gotta watch the chart, watch the volume. As you can see here, like the volume. This is Alibaba. I mean, obviously at open here, the volume was the biggest, and then during the middays there really wasn't a whole lot going on, and the chart reflected that. And then there was pretty big volume here into close, and you could see that it ripped up and volume was increasing. GE, pretty much the same volume, and then at close we picked up almost, went up to like what, 18 million, 19 million, 17 million. I mean, that's a lot of shares traded. So volume, you just gotta keep an eye on volume and what it's doing, and see what's going on. But it can kick in any time. Sorry guys, I'm going through. You guys have a lot of messages today. Joe says, I'll buy you lunch if AMD sees 20 on Friday. You buy me lunch if it sees 16. Joe, you got a deal, but I feel like I'm gonna get the raw end of the deal. But I will honor that. If it sees 20, I will buy you lunch. Not an expensive lunch though. Joe's gonna be like getting the white table service and white glove service and. The only time, let's see here, Jose, my friend, I'm going to be the first one to watch that video because my holding stocks went down. All right, Jose, I'm actually doing a video. I have a video idea that's going to come out Friday because I won't be here. I won't be doing a live trade on Friday, but I'm going to have a video come out about holding stocks during a downturn. Derek, if you're trading like Derek, if you're trading SHLDQ, Robinhood doesn't have a lot of those available. Just so you know, you have to go to a bigger broker like Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade or E-Trade, something like that, if you want to trade those kind of stocks. A lot of penny stock traders trade on E-Trade. Samesh, any idea on Baba earnings? I'm not going to trade it. That's why I'm trading Alibaba before earnings. But based on their chart, I mean, it could easily go up to 165, or I mean, it could drop. I mean, at this point, we got to go to the 2-year chart for Alibaba. I mean, I've been making decent returns on Alibaba in the last few months here, and right now, if you look, I mean, it's hard to, there's not really any support here. This was just going up all last year. Really support like in the 80 range, 100 range right here, like 100. So, I mean, this could drop. This could stay the same. Right now, I think what's going to really be interesting is if they say anything about like the tariffs, if they've been impacting their business. If they have not been impacting their business, watch this thing bounce. In terms of Alibaba's business, I think it's a great business. They're doing a lot of stuff in the cloud. Their cloud platform is getting recognition. In terms of e-commerce, they're also on top of the world as well. So they're making money. So you gotta. I think the best way to trade this. I don't think I'm going to be trading before earnings. I think I'll be trading more afterwards and before. I'm trading now. I'm not going to trade the actual earnings date. Chetan, do you think the market is going to keep rallying back, or are we going to see it go down further? Chetan, I really think if we go to SPX, S&Ps, I think would be healthiest for the market if we just stayed here like 2,700 for a while. If that's not the case, you know, this was kind of a weird candle too. I mean, we went up and then we just dropped like a rock. So I don't know if there's like, you know, it depends on how much confidence there is. I mean, this close wasn't a great close. We still gapped up, but you know, what if this continues into tomorrow? So I would say there's an opportunity that we could still go lower. Of course, I'm not saying that that's definitely over, but you know, like I was saying, you know, when it was in this area, you know, be careful of like the 2,500, 2,600 level. You know, I'm still very concerned that if we break through this 2,600 level, you know, we're going to be seeing the low 25s, you know, like we did back in February. And then if we break 25, you know, we're going down to 23, 24. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. Right now, this candle right here is just kind of floating around. There is some, you know, looks like there is some support back in here when it bounced last time, but it's not like a huge consolidation period by any means. I wouldn't say. You know, people that bought up in here are definitely trapped right now. Security, I can't take him seriously with that outfit. Hey, you guys like my costume? I will tell you one thing. It's super hot. Wish I had some ice in this water. And Terry, hit him up for Chipotle. So if I was a boss at a big Wall Street trading firm, I'd hire Nick on the spot if he walked in dressed like that. I bet he's in a matching yellow blue. Actually, Joe, minions wear black shoes, so I'm gonna be wearing black shoes tonight. Christopher, opinion on MYL, and then we're gonna probably cut the stream in about 10 minutes because I'm gonna run out. We started the stream early, so we're gonna run out. So MYL, let's see here. Do they have profits? I mean options. Okay, yeah, they got weeklies. Volume is kind of on the low end. Open interest is pretty good. The bid and the ask isn't super wide, so that's pretty good. You know, let's see here we're at the low end of the range. I mean, let's see. We have to go to the 2-year chart. Okay, so it looks like it likes to bounce around this 30 area. Last time it bounced here was in 2017, and then it ripped up to 47. So, you know, it does look like if it does recover, it's gonna go quick. I don't know what caused it to gap up from down here to up there. You know, looks like this was earnings induced. I don't know what this is, unless they have earnings coming up or something. November 5th, so people might be getting out before earnings, or I don't really know too much about the stock. But if I was going to look at the chart, just trade off the chart, you know, I would say just be careful of this area. It looks like it does want to bounce. If you want to do something, you know, maybe do a safe strangle. Let's see for next week. That is if you want to trade earnings, or you could just wait till after earnings. If you want to do something like this week, you could have done something cheap. You know, you could bought the 30 put and bought the 3150 call. If you wanted to have like a bullish skewed strangle, is probably what I would do. Next week's earnings, so you're not gonna get the best price here, but you could do like, if you wanted to, like get the 33, or the 32. You don't want to trade. Look, these don't have any volume on them either, so I would probably wait till next week to put a position on. To trade next week, because they're only things that have volume right now is this week has some volume, and then the monthlies don't even have volume. So I would just be very careful about it. Apple's on thinking and getting hit by tariffs. Eric, you're amazing. You helped me learn credit spreads. Hey Eric, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you. Joe, I'm still here. Man. Apple earnings. Let's talk about it. Keith, what up? I thought we could talk about Apple earnings. Apple, I mean, they had a nice quarter last quarter. I think the services are going to be up for them. The services have been making them some killer cash. And also, the one thing that I would say that would probably be concerning for... Sakira Kit, thank you for the donation. Means a lot. If you can give this, if this video is of value, give me a thumbs up. Secure Kit, thank you so much. You're definitely been a supporter since day one. Thank you so much. Really means a lot. Thank you. For Apple, what's gonna be on the table this quarter is how many phones they shipped and sold. They just had a huge iPhone release, so that's gonna be those numbers are what's gonna be telling and what's gonna move the stock. I think. I mean, people already know that Apple's gonna make a profit. People already know that it's going to the services are gonna be up over last quarter, stuff like that. So. Apple might be another candidate for an Iron Condor, but I'd also be very scared to trade an Iron Condor and Apple. It might just stay in this range between 230 and 210. I don't think Apple's going to do that terrible where it's just going to like totally bomb it. You know what I mean? So, it's up to you. It's going to be. I think Apple's going to be a tough trade just because it's been in this range here. Even though we've been moving like crazy, the volatility's been crazy, but it's been keeping really, I would say, like a tight range. Even though it's been descending, I don't think it's going to be going like to the low 200s or down to 190 like it was last quarter, unless they totally bomb it. But I know that I got a new iPhone, iPhone 10. But that I got the XS, but that doesn't mean that it's going to go anywhere. I mean, it's an amazing device, but I would say if I was going to choose a position for Apple, I'd probably sell a premium in this, but I'd also be scared that it would go beyond the expected move. I mean, for Apple, what are they saying here? Plus or minus $9, so $10 move. Today it moved $5. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough trade with a $10 expected move. Last earnings it went from 190 to 200, so that was $10. I think it's going to be a tough trade. Rich, I love days like today. All stocks I saw soar. I get to catch coming down. So much more money in the down. Yeah, when you're shorting, you make money a lot faster. It's like we're taking the stairs up and we're taking the elevator down. I mean, I'm good either way. I mean, in terms of like long term, I like to see things go up. I mean, I'm kind of with Warren Buffett on where I'm bullish on America. No one wants to see America go to zero. Well, I mean, people that live here don't, of course, but maybe people outside. I don't know. Excellent. We need to consolidate for sure. Yes. What's it mean when it's at 80% volume? Is it volume or volatility, but only half the 52-week high? Rich, I'm not understanding. I'm sorry. I don't understand the question. Need to figure out those Iron Birds close out a 110, 109 Microsoft position at break even. I was still in the spread, but it looked like I was going to lose money. Yeah, Derek, that's where I was at yesterday, because when I bought the Strangles. Well, I guess, did you have a strangle? Did you have a 110, 109 strangle, or were you selling like a credit spread? Samesh, Apple earnings make or break the market. Samesh, what if Apple stays the same? What's going to happen? I don't think Apple's earnings are going to be terrible. I really don't, but I mean that's just my opinion, of course. I don't think in terms of controversial stocks. I mean, I think that you could probably count on Apple to be consistent. And I think it's going to be very well within the range of what people are expecting. The one surprise I think for Apple would be is let's say that they were expected to ship 80 million phones and they only did like 50 million. I mean, I would be concerned about that. Secure, yeah. The Apple earnings are tomorrow. Derek, I'm too cheap to get a $1,000 phone. As you can see, like I'm on my Mac now. I have all the Apple products, so I'm bullish on Apple just because I'm in their ecosystem. But I could also see that they're kind of at the point where the growth is stopping, where they need to invent again, and they haven't been inventing. they've been maintaining. I mean, the new phones, the Face ID, everything's great about it, but you know, and there's a lot of people that are switching over from Android to iPhone, but I mean, there's always going to be people that are on other platforms. I mean, it is what it is. William, Walmart. I haven't traded Walmart in a while. I never found it. It just was a slow mover, but yeah, I could see that breakout here at 100. Is there earnings coming up next couple weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks from now, November 15th. So they had a pretty crazy earnings last time. It went from 89 to 100. That was pretty crazy. Let's see what their expected move is. Let's see here. Expected move, and the expected move is only $5. So yeah, it could be a good play for earnings. Seems to be undervaluing the move. You know, high of the year is 109. I'm pretty sure they'll probably have a killer. Now that Toys R Us is out of business, they'll probably have a bigger numbers for Christmas as well. $1 million volume, 800,000. Average, the stock is only halfway. It's too high, but the volume is 700,000. Baron, I agree with Apple. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would. For me to buy, I'm not going to buy Apple stock mainly because, like, for me to buy something, like, I would like to buy it down to like 160 or below 200 at this point. I mean, I don't like personally buying stocks like right up here. Like, if you look at like Square, you know, this run, I mean, would you want to buy it up here, up in here? Not really. You know, you'd be looking more like 50 to 60 range for buying the stock. If it come down here, eventually stocks get cheap. Sammy, take it easy, man. I'm gonna be signing off here in a minute. Apple Tech is usually behind Android. Might do better, but it's not new. Yeah, Derek. I'm not gonna battle you out. I'm not. Everyone likes what they like. If you like Android, stick with that. If you like Apple, stick with that. You know, do what you do. Santiago, I'm a minion, man. About recovers, it's going to get recovery's going to get faded. So yeah, I mean, I'm hedged, so I'm good. If we pop or we drop, I'm good. I'm good. $30 an hour and a considerate offer. Bring a GoPro to prove it happened. What's $30 an hour? Is Joe offering me a job here? I will pay the overage you pay above the retail price if you stand in line in front of Apple store. You only have to be in line for 10 hours. Joe, there's no lines. There's no lines at the Apple store, though. I'll pay you $100 if you go to the party as a mini who just had an accident in his pants. Hey Joe, if you want to donate $100, donate $100. But I'm not gonna take a crap in my pants. Wait, what the hell? Oh my gosh, you guys are jeez. Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone else. Agreed. Easy, have a good one. So yeah, if this video was of value to you, hit the like button. I'm going to be signing off here. It's your first time here, hit subscribe. If you're not yet a member of our options trading group, hit the link below. We'd love to see you in there. We're over 500 members. We're going on 600 members. We have 3.4K followers on YouTube, which is amazing. You guys are amazing. I mean, the UVH community is just great. Secure Kit, thank you so much again for the donation. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween. You guys have a good one. Joe, I will never open a Patreon. I will never open one. Never. I'm so against that. Patreon. There's other ways to monetize. and have people give you money. If you guys want to donate through YouTube, you could donate through YouTube, but I'm not going to have a Patreon where people subscribe to me monthly for exclusive content. Like, let's just keep it real. I got a lot of other ideas to do. So you guys take it easy.